Hello. Qatar. It seems like the smallest countries have the biggest hearts and souls. From the time that I learned that the country of Qatar put in a bid for the 2016 Summer Olympics, I wanted to learn more about it. It seems like the country came out of nowhere and put in a bid for one of the biggest sporting and cultural events in the world. In my speech, I will discuss some of the things that I have found, including the location, the cultural aspects, and the unique communication behaviors that they have in the country of Qatar. If someone didn't tell you or show you where Qatar was on the map, it would be very, very difficult for you to find it. It's actually nestled in the Persian Gulf, right next to Saudi Arabia. The country's capital is Doha. They have a population of 1.9 million people, and the country is ruled by Sheikh Tamim bin Ahmad Al Thani, who took over for his father in June of 2013. And it was a peaceful takeover. It wasn't one of those militant type takeovers. He just, father left, here's his son. The currency is measured in rials. Now, the rial to the US dollar is 1 rial is worth basically 27 US cents. Qatar was one of the poorest countries in the world, but now they've changed to one of the richest countries in the world due to the oil reserves that they have. The country's main focus right now is actually making the improvements necessary to satisfy the Olympic Committee so that they can get the bid for the 2020 Summer Olympics. Qatar's culture is very diverse in respect to other small countries in the Arab nation. Soccer is, like it is in many Arab countries, is their favorite sport. Vacant lots in the afternoons are almost certain to have a soccer match going on in there. Poetry and singing are prevalent art forms in Qatar due to the Islamic restrictions on pictures and paintings of sentient beings, from their religion. The most important holiday is Eid al-Adha, which means Feast of Sacrifice. That comes from Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son, and they celebrate that. Dating is forbidden. All marriages are arranged, and men are allowed to have, per their religion, up to 4 wives. Now, most of them only have 1, some maybe 2, due to the high cost of the weddings and the high cost of the bride from the families. The other reason is the first wife, has the option to veto any future brides. So if he wants to have a wife, he's got to go through her. So she can say yay or nay as far as him having a future bride. So there's a lot of factors involved in them having more than one wife, more than what you would think. The divorce rate is very high there also. A man need only speak of a divorce in front of a witness and his wife, but a woman would actually have to go to court to get permission to actually get that divorce. The reason behind most of these cultural identifiers is the country is predominantly Islamic. Now, due to that, they all pretty much speak Arabic there. There are several unique communication behaviors that the people of Qatar take part in. The family unit eats together every day. Lunch is their important meal. Just like we go to dinner and things like that, they do lunch. That's their big meal and most important meal of the day. They always eat together unless there's company over. If there's company over, the men and the women eat separately. The other thing that they have in their culture to bring them very close is that the people of Qatar, they visit spontaneously almost every day. They shake hands more than people in our culture do. The one strange thing that I saw was that they feel that the left hand is unclean, so they only use it in times of gestures or giving directions when they most have to. It's just their culture. Also, during handshakes, they shake hands, and if they're very close, they kiss. As I stated in the beginning of my speech, you now have a greater idea of the location, the cultural behavior, and the different behaviors of the country of Qatar. It has so much to offer and should be a destination for you in the future. Thank you. May I show the audience again?
Happy New Year.
Yeah. All right.